I didn't understand the value of work ethic or whatever, or the value of a job when I was younger. By the time I had my first child at 29, I realized real fast that to make it in this world, you need a job. Then somebody gave me an opportunity, and I ain't been complaining ever since.
For every dollar that I've ever put back into this community, I've gotten it back tenfold. We have a little over 60 plus employees here. We hire felons from the halfway houses, people that they need a chance.
I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest, baddest person out here. Having a job, you don't gotta do that.
It's almost a standard story. So they end up doing 5 or 6 years, and when they get out, they got to go through this system. And you know, if life isn't tough enough already, it's not a hardship, it's an investment. It's important to me that the customer understands that if I wouldn't serve it to my 7, 5, or 3-year-old, I won't serve it to them. What we're feeding our kids today just isn't natural anymore. We have to figure out a different solution.
Morning.
Because we bring cattle into the building, you know, we buy the whole carcass. There's a lot of extras. You know, we have it. The animal sometimes weighs too much, and that's all ground beef. So what do we do with it? It'd be much better to give it to somebody who could use it than it is just to throw it out.
Heavy.
We don't have to be the biggest waste offenders on the planet. It's almost an educational program on top of a restaurant. The Culinary Institutes stopped years ago teaching butchering and charcuterie, those natural sciences. We've helped them expand their skill set.
Yeah, I call him a hero. I mean, based off what he did for me, I can call him a hero, because I mean, I got family that wouldn't do what he did for me. We ain't gotta be selling though, we could do something better than that, and that's what happened. Plus, I didn't want to grow up teaching my kids the same things that I was taught about. Go do the 9 to 5 thing, because that's the best thing out there.
What I try to do with those guys is to keep them focused on family. I'm a dad of 3. My parents raised 10 with 54 years of marriage, and I think dad has to be there, and if they're not, it really shows.
They still little, so they don't really know too much, but at the same time, they can sense things. My daughter that was just a year old, she told me she loved me for the first time. This was on June 3rd, 2017. I never heard that before.
You know, I left home very early in my life. One thing that I did leave with was a work ethic, and you understand that everybody is a person. It's one of those things that you pick up. I don't know if we're born with this, or you feel for people, you're compassionate.
I learned from my mistakes, ready to teach everybody else how they can learn from theirs.